Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate with our final entry of the Fatalis Trio week and our penultimate hunt for the series. There'll only be one more after today's episode. And we have quite a monster in store for today. We are going after the Eclipse of Ages, White Fatalis or Old Fatalis. I'm not sure if there's actually like a defined sort of name convention for it. It seems to go back and forth between, it can be White Fatalis, it can be Old Fatalis. It seems interchangeable for it, but it's very recognizable about what it is. The only thing I am going to do is change out what we do have in one of our skills out. I am going to go for the Haphazard, just to try to help us out in dealing some extra damage to Fatalis as we go up against it. Because this is a monster, I think it's because it's a combination Dragon and Thunder element monster, so that means our armor set does have a disadvantage against it. As we check our status, it's only -7 Thunder resistance, but even then, that could be lethal for us, so we have to be very cautious on this hunt going forward. And Old Fatalis, that's just its name right there. Nothing more to be said about it. We've got everything we should need. We'll embark and get ready for this. It's going to be quite a hunt. As much as regular Fatalis was hitting us pretty hard, I think White or Old Fatalis here can definitely one-shot us with a number of attacks it does. This is where we'll have to be very cautious about fighting it. And it does have a very good theme for itself, too. As you can see, it looks like it might be combination Dragon and Lightning. I don't think it only has like maybe one new move compared to like the others. But it uses combinations that the other two monsters can basically do. We've got to be very careful against it. It's actually something I might optimize. Trying to use Pierce 3 to take out first. And there is the combination with Crimson Fatalis, is it calls down these lightning strikes. I don't know if we will be one-shot if one of those does hit or not, but I don't exactly want to find out. And I think it actually does have more health than the regular Fatalis and Crimson did. Actually, I think even the patterning of that attack might be different. Okay, even with the part break, it's not enraged yet. That's a worrying sign. But actually, with... okay, I was going to say, with it being where it was, I should try to get the Dragnator off as often as I can, just to make best use of that. And yeah, there's the double blast. Oh, just managed to, I think, squeeze in the block for Valor there. I want to see if maybe I can try to lure it over to the Dragnator, make use of that. God, it doesn't even seem like that phased it. Yeah, still not enraged yet, so we will have a very large health pool to be chunking through. And it might even be able to do with that a third and a 3 in a row, too. Oh, okay, there's the enrage. And now it lights up. Uh-oh. And this is where we've got to be careful. Basically flies into that wormhole and starts raining these dragon strikes. So we've got to watch where we step here for sure. And then, yeah, there it comes plummeting out of it. Nope, and off it goes again, apparently. Yeah, this is where I wish I had a better Thunder Element armor. Eey. Just to help offset and know that this isn't quite as harrowing as it is. And there is zooming right out of there. That's why I kind of refer to it as Eclipse of Ages for a title for this fight. Just because there is, like, the weird wormhole effect going on in the sky up there. And it is white Fatalis that only really makes use of that. Regular Fatalis, as you saw, just kind of does some fire blasts down on the ground. Now, this is also one of the hunts where I wish I was better with using, like, the quick scoping camera, so that way I could have a better field of view as it comes down to, like, a lot of these lightning bolts raining down. And there is actually a pattern change in that attack from, like, the other two. Oh, another part break. Good to see. Means we are getting damage done. So the pattern change is for the prior Fatalises, they would be diagonal lines up and away from the other two. Whereas this one, it seems like it's more like a horizontal stretch across. Oh, and that's... I don't think we'll have to worry about that attack too much, but that's a new one. Looks like an element-infused claw swipe. Ow. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to get hit by those. Okay, we want to make definite use of that. I think we're going to go for slicing too. Try to get some headshots in. Oh, okay, and we better be prepared for running with our head cut off again. Yeah, during this attack, we basically do not want to stop moving. And we always want to see where we're going ahead to. So if we have to make a left or a right, we want to know that early. And I think that's it. Yeah, here he comes. Looks like like, it's just standard that it does too with that attack. It's not like, say, the other Fatalis where it had to be enraged for it to get the 2 off. And it does have a hover attack, okay. Oh! And we got another part break while it was mid-air, so that's at least a few good shots in here. Wouldn't be surprised if we have an enrage coming up. Ow! I hate messing up the Valor style reload. It really puts us at a disadvantage when that doesn't go through right. But in the heat of the moment, it can be a little hard to keep track of if you've given enough time or not. 1, 2, and we fire. Yeah, we'll just keep working our way away. Dodge. Now, like regular Fatalis, there's a number of head breaks. There's also, I believe, the wing break and a chest break. But like Crimson Fatalis, I believe when it's enraged like this, it gains like a bit of an armor mode to certain parts of its body, so we can't do as much damage as we would like to. I think for it, we just have to basically keep aiming for the head. I'm getting too trigger happy with those reloads, because those could easily cost us some pretty bad hits. Gotta remember to give it a moment. Nope, there's a good flinch. And we keep working. Now you go swiping the ground a few times. That I'm thankful for. Maybe I should have kept the shot booster on, that way all of our piercing would have been... Oh, well, actually good to see another... Ow. Just gonna use that, try to be safe. I don't know if I should try going for a mount just to try to get, like, the damage off from that, or keep playing it safe. I do need to mind our health, though, because even that little chunk taken off there is enough to put us into danger territory with how these strikes are so powerful. And yeah, it is basically like a straight line left or right. Top ourselves up. Valor mode is just about to finish. I gotta actually make sure the shots land if I... Oh my god, I'm awful. Gotta remember to lead where his head's going to be with the slower movement of these shots. And that's different. I don't know if I've seen him go up for just this, but if he's up like that for a little bit... Oh, you bugger. I thought maybe I could get a little bit more done to him. Or get the ballista off. Okay, well, we do have the Dragnator able to be used. Although one attack I guess he's lost is the ability to do, like, the sweeping breaths. Because I just realized that we haven't had to deal with that coming out anymore. But I don't know if we'll be able to get him to, like, come over here too quick. Although... Thank you, Old Fatalis. Oh, he's not even enraged at that, which... Okay, now he is. Although I'm not sure if I should be happy for that or concerned. Concerned's probably the better option. Yeah, I think concern's the better option, given the Gatling gun of Dragon Blast. Okay, we've got Absolute Readiness charged again. Yeah, so the best way to avoid that is actually either going closer or away from him, not running left or right like the other two. Oh, that's a bigger Nova than the prior ones. It looks like he can actually kind of target it a bit more than just, like, straightforward. Yeah, certain moves are starting to come out more, I guess, as the health has been worked through. Thankfully, we were, I guess, in decent range for that to register as not hitting from behind. Yeah, that has a fair radius on it. Got a flinch off, and he's at least out of an rage, so might be a little more calm going forward. Hey, zooming on in. Nope. Okay, put that away and let's get ready to run. I figured this one is probably going to be our longest episode of the trio anyway, because of the higher health pool and, like, stuff like this it can pull out just to avoid basically us being able to fight it for a little while. Yeah, so let's swoop its way in. I don't think there's really any point in trying to get attacks off until it, like, lands. It seems like it kind of almost has, like, an invincibility frame, both taking off to go into the attack and on landing, too. Actually... Okay, right, let's move closer. There might actually be a little bit of a strategy of lightning never strikes the same place twice to apply for this fight. Like, once that first thing has gone off and hit... Oh, Lord. Surprised it was able to, like, turn its neck all the way over here. Like, yeah, after that initial strike lands, that spot is safe. Oh. That was not, though. That hurt a lot. I think I am going to do the max potion just to get us up. Yeah, I think it's better just to Valor that than trying to get closer or further away from it, given how we got back blasted there. Oh, and looks like we might as well look at trying to get back to the starting camp, because we need a restock. Let's get everything prepped to go. That's good to go. That's good to go. And as many of those as we can get. There we go. We can also pick up a little bit more healing items. Another Farcaster, just in case we need to get the heck out of Dodge. And we'll save the first aid med pluses, because we'll likely need those down the line. So back to the fray. And yeah, there you are, all the way out there. And just going to use that, get out of there, because that does cover so much ground. And we'll work at using... Okay, gotta be careful about here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get to a ballista before it. It doesn't stay airborne long enough unless we're, like, right at the ballista to really be able to try the binders for it. Aside from the, like, overhead blasts, I guess I should also comment on these ones, too, because of the frequency of them. It's not as bad dealing with it as I thought it might be. Oh, I think that was the wing break. So we still got the chest and any other possible head breaks, too. Well, truth be told, the head might actually be as broken as it can get. Because I think it might have 3 chest or head breaks. Uh-oh. Use that. That was pretty close. Dodge. It's probably kind of dumb to be trying to get the possible mount off. Oh, and there's the chest break. Oh. Okay, come on, see if we can get... Yeah, we can get onto there. Okay. Noisy bugger, ain't ya? But down you go. Get these shots in while we can. We got the opening for it. Yeah, so that's all part broke. I believe every part break we can get done on them. Now it's just chipping through that health pool. And trying to survive through it, too. I think we'll have another Dragnator we'll still be able to use. Just gotta wait for it to cool down. Oh, speaking of. Makes me wonder, maybe it's not every 10 minutes for the Dragnator like other places it is. Either that, or time is just flying faster than I thought it would. Okay, well, since you are right around here, let's try for it. Down you go. And yeah, no proof of a hero plane. So I guess you don't get the little bit of like adrenaline surge in GU. I think you might get it against Atal Ka, if I remember right. Maybe it's because this one... Uh-oh. Maybe because it's not like the story finale monster in Generations Ultimate. Why there's not proof of a hero that plays? But I mean, truth be told, with how good the White Fatalis theme is, I don't think I really can argue about, like, their choice of proof of a hero not playing. Yeah, we're just going to dodge out of that, because we want to make very sure we don't get caught in that blast. Ooh, that was close. And now we just got to keep working through this, however much health is left. It does kind of make me wonder, out of like the baseline for Generations Ultimate, which hunt has the highest health monster in it? Ooh. Because, like, with the crit boost and that to this build, this is a very potent light bowgun set. But we're still going through a lot of ammo and a lot of time and stuff to work at killing this. Okay, I might actually be able to get... There we go. Actually managed to get a binder off. And let's keep them going. Okay, let's get off of the little shooting gallery there. And keep at it. Mind that. Mind that. And load up. Nope. And we'll back off, because that does seem to be the way to stay safest, is a little bit of a retreat when he's doing that wind-up. Dodge. There we go. Last few shots in. And that brings the Fatalis trio to a close. Yeah, white is definitely worth a lot of the prestige that it does get in the series. Handled it decently well. That is, again, one of the benefits of the range stuff is, on certain monsters, it has a clear advantage. Like, if you aren't really that good at watching for where those blasts are coming down from, like, it's calling the thunder and such, I guess I should say calling the lightning, you can be in for a really rough time against white Fatalis. But if you're a little slower paced and more defensive, you can get a fair bit out before you have to worry about them. But that leaves just one hunt left for the series. Well, this series at least. Again, Deviants, eventually I do want to go back and come back and tackle them. But I still have to unlock a few more, and I'm trying to... Might see about trying to change the channel schedule up soon, just to try to boost up some viewership again. January it has thinned out a little bit, but that's also because I have had to mind, like, how much I can do for the month. But there we go. The full Fatalis trio taken care of. And that gave us a full Hunter rank going after that one alone. So we've reached 458. So with that, we are good to bring this episode of Monster Hunter Generations to a close. And next episode will be the last one of the series. So thank you all very much for joining me on this week of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, the G-Rank Hunts, and the Fatalis Legacy. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you all next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.